Sir.
Sir, I wonder if you could comment on the round that was found in the home of an RCMP member in Cape Dorset and clarify exactly what incident that was related to, and comment generally on the effect that this has on the morale of your members in Cape Dorset, in particular the member whose home was shot at.
Yes, that particular bullet round that went into the RCMP house on the compound there, that we believe is a result of the homicide incident on the weekend that also included an armed standoff where we mobilized our emergency response team. My information was that before that incident was resolved, several shots were fired from the target residence. And as an end result of that, the round in the member's house was discovered shortly thereafter.
Now, can you tell whether that round was deliberately fired at a police residence or whether it was just a coincidence?
It'd be premature right now to say whether or not it was direct or if it's a collateral result of random and irresponsible gunfire.
And was this the same incident where someone shot a dog, a raven, and then other things happened? Was that?
Yes, it is.
It is. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
And what kind of stresses are your members in Cape Dorset and other communities where this sort of thing has happened? Like, what are they going through right now? How do they cope with it? And as their commanding officer, what can you do to help them get through that?
Very good questions. First of all, what they're going through right now. Obviously, this latest incident that happened here, with the two young people, it's a culmination of a lot of serious incidents in Cape Dorset since July of this year. There have been many armed standoffs. A lot of those armed standoffs have resulted in several rounds being discharged from suspects' firearms, from a position of cover. And when that happens, there is significant and extreme risk to people in that vicinity when it happens. But of course, given our occupation and our requirement, we are the ones that gravitate to that danger, and then we become part and parcel of the threat risks that happen from that. So they have had more than their share in the last 4 months, and this recent incident on the weekend, when the actual round comes through the house, whether it was intentional or a collateral result of, I guess I would ask you to put yourself and your spouse and your family in that situation. It's something that the average person does not experience in their lifetime. So when you come home, like ironically, they were elsewhere in the compound preparing for a Thanksgiving dinner, returning to their home, seeing the bullet, following the trail, and there it is in the bathtub. And you just ask the obvious question, what would have happened if I was in the house when that round came through? A very young family, very young children. Obviously the families are there, they're very supportive of their spouses who are doing the police work there, but when the threat comes right into the residence, it just exasperates the fear and the worry that the family members have. And of course that also impacts on the member, because that home is your castle, it's your peaceful resort at the end of your shift, and when you go home, that is supposed to be the one sacred place that you can decompress in. And when your family is experiencing that, then you don't get that chance to decompress, and it starts off a new level of worry and concern. So as a result of all of that, our normal processes in the RCMP are, when something like this happens, it's a normal process that we will provide the members and the members' families with advanced health intervention. And because of the uniqueness of Nunavut, a lot of times that will require us removing the officers from the community to access that help. So please don't get me wrong, these members were not pulled from their community because of something they did or did not do. They experienced something very traumatic, and this is a normal departmental process that we give them the support that they need, because that's something we take organizationally very serious.